Wow, I have like 3 levels on Blabber right now because I'm just like I actually understand the champion here.
Yeah, you're 10 CS per minute, up 3 levels on Blabber. He's like 1800 LP, right? It's the kind of the power of Hecarim here.
This is the power of Heck. Should you do you ever like just go
Yeah,
into
the
his bot
power of
side and just
Blabber.
full do it?
Yeah, go, bro. Who's gonna stop you?
Who's gonna
TP comes
stop me?
through, you can
Oh
jack
my
it. This is
god.
what I mean. This is what I mean by suffocating. This is what I do every game, bro. It's so fun. Hey guys, it's Huncho. Today we're gonna be coaching perryjg. You might already know perryjg. He's a challenger, rank 30 Korean player. Actually, you congratulations on that. It's a very nice accomplishment. But
Thank you.
you're also challenger on an A, very high level player. And his champion pool mainly consists of bruisers. He plays a lot of Viego. He's very good at Kane, former rank 1 Kane back in the day, if you know. But yeah, he plays J4 Volibear, things like this. All a very big champion pool because he's also. Are you competing in like pro play? What are you doing right now?
Yeah, I am competing in
a
pro
little bit,
too.
right?
Yeah, NACL.
Very big champion pool, and today we're gonna be coaching perryjg on a Hecarim. And yeah, like what are your thoughts like on Hecarim? How do you think Hecarim is right now?
Honestly, I think in terms of pro play, I don't think I'll be playing it. Like we'll see, maybe. But like in
I agree.
general, I think it's just a fun champion, and I've always just struggled to get those massive leads. I've struggled to figure out how to 1v9 on the champion. Like I see you stomp games, and I'm over here fucking my Qs up, maybe like missing ults, and I don't know what the identity behind the champion is. So when I did some
Right.
coaching with like Arctheos, he's helping me on Volibear. It's like I understood the identity of Volibear. I can resonate more with it. So I want to see like maybe I do like Hecarim. Maybe I can push Hecarim and have a good time with him. So
Yeah, so Hecarim honestly is one of the most fun champs, especially when you're ahead, right? But I'm sure, like, how many games of Hecarim do you think you have?
maybe like 100 games total.
It's like 100, and like in those games, like when you're behind, like it feels really bad to be behind this champ, right? He's
It feels terrible, but
he's
I'm always
probably
putting myself behind. So it's
yeah, so he's probably like the most feast or famine champ in the game, especially in jungle, to be honest.
okay, okay.
And this means like if you're behind, obviously, like you won't be able to play the game. So I want to start off by saying like what makes Hecarim different than other bruisers. So for example, Xin, Pantheon, J4, Viego. What makes Hecarim different, right? A lot of these champions, they have these CC abilities. So Jarvan obviously Q, Volibear has his Q, Viego has his W, he has his like setup, right? So all these champs have CC. Hecarim has his E and his R CC as well, but this is not like guaranteed CC, right? This is things that you have to land. And when you're against high level players, like if you're against challenger players, like they're gonna flash your R easily. So like combo that I'll be doing is I E into them, then R to chain the CC, and that's guaranteed CC. But that's your only like guaranteed CC. Right. So Hecarim, he's more of like a stat check diving bruiser champion, right? As far as build goes, like Shojin Cleaver is probably best in slot most of the games. Some games you can go lethality, some games you can go into like Sun Sky Conqueror, whatever. 90% of games can be Shojin Cleaver. So in order to make these items actually useful, you need to have like you need to have an item advantage or like some kind of advantage over the enemy jungler, right? If you're even and you're like level 6 fighting at Xin Zhao level 6 even items, he's gonna win, right?
Yeah,
You're not winning that. But what you could do is you use your movement, you bait out spells, you proc phase rush, right? Many of your games are gonna be phase rush games, especially when they are many ranged or whatever. They have CC. Phase rush is best in slot usually. So use your movement, bait out spells. This is a big thing. This is probably the biggest thing I can ever tell you. You need to be using your movement and really abusing phase rush when you can. So, for example, if you're against Volibear as Hecarim, you don't ever really outduel this guy, right? He can just stat check you. Volibear can stat check Hecarim always, but you can proc your phase rush, you can bait out his long CD spells like his E, right? And you can use that to your advantage. So you can go in, proc phase rush, and obviously mid game, late game when you're against like these range champs, you can bait out their spells. As like for example, I don't know, you're against a Vigar, bait out his cage versus Ari, bait out her charm. This is really important, and that's how you got these openings to actually engage late game, right? That's how you be useful.
I see.
So it's a really big thing, honestly. Movements, and you're just baiting out spells. So if you don't have good movement on Hecarim, you're not gonna find much success at all, honestly, because this champ, like you already know, like he's so bad when you're behind, but when you are ahead, you have so much that you're able to do, right? So playing with movement is very important. Obviously, 3Q stacks. When you watch my games or like you see me playing Hecarim, I'm always maximizing the amount of time that I have Q stacks. It's kind of like a mini game, right? You're always keeping Q stacks online as much as you can, and you never want to enter a fight without Q stacks,
All right.
right? This is like a really big thing. Now, obviously, sometimes like you can grief by trying to get a Q stack when instead you should have been fighting, right? That's a balance you have to find. But 3Q stacks, this is gold. This is everything you need in Hecarim. Once you have 3Q stacks, that allows you to be in that stat check position, right? So ultimately, your goal in Hecarim is to suffocate the enemy jungler, just choke them out, right? Don't give them their camps. You want to get level leads. You want to get some kind of advantage over them, right? If you're even with Volibear, you're gonna lose. But if you're up a level with like 700 gold lead, you might be able to do something there, right? And that's what you're aiming for. And how can Hecarim do that? So you're saying how can you get that lead? Hecarim has a lot of tools in his kit that allow him to push a lead. First of all, so you have your E to actually like traverse the map and get movement speed. But a big thing that Hecarim has over other junglers is his capability of actually he farms quickly, right? Hecarim
It's his
compared to
clear speed.
Volibear,
Okay.
yeah, his clear speed is very good, and like Volibear has like pretty even clear early. Like your first clear is good, but Hecarim can travel to his camps faster, and you can use your Q stacks to actually clear camps faster than most junglers. So like throughout the game, Hecarim has one of the best clears because you're able to go through your camps so quickly, right? And drag them out. Q stacks there, Q stacks this. So your goal is to use this, like you get a tempo advantage from full clearing fast, right?
Yeah.
And then you punish enemy mistakes. That's really your main goal. Punishing enemy mistakes as soon as they show topside for 10 seconds, boom, you go eat the raptors really quickly and then you get out, right? And then also once you eat the raptors, then you have Q stacks to play with. Like it's really a night and day difference between you have 3 Q stacks and 0 Q stacks. 0 Q stacks, even if you're ahead, you might lose a fight. But if you enter with 3, that could be the difference maker, right? And that's something that you'll notice as well when you play more. So Q stacks everything, and you really just want to punish enemy jungle mistakes. As soon as they show topside when they shouldn't, you go Raptors. As soon as they show on Dragon when they shouldn't, you punish. And this is what kind of makes Hecarim bad in high-low, because the enemy jungler is going to play consistent if they're challenger, right?
Yeah.
They're not going to make many mistakes. This is where you have to get more creative, and this is where you're still going to apply the same, oh, I'm going to full clear, I'm going to look. Obviously, you're not going to full clear every game, but there's some games where full clear is going to be best. And the little mistakes that they make, you're going to punish. And if the enemy jungler makes no mistakes, that's where you have to find laner's mistakes, right? Because another advantage that Hecarim has over other junglers is his gank potential, right? So early game, you have your E, you have your Ghost, and you can get these really insane angles. Even if you're on full vision, if you're ganking bot lane, like 2 Tribush, they can't really do much. If you E Ghost and they're overextended just a little bit, they're kind of cooked that way, right?
Yeah. So,
and that's the advantage he has over like Volibear J4.
So if I'm getting this straight, like Hecarim needs a lead. Like if he's on the same curve as the enemy jungler that's a bruiser, a stat checker, Hecarim will suffer. At the same time, if you are not able to generate that lead against their jungler, you have the opportunity with your E and Ghost to punish laners. So if the jungler's playing fine and stable, that's fine. Fuck him. Maybe the laners are the ones entering, and then you can find opportunity there.
Exactly.
Okay, and then the other big thing is, I wonder how do you manage to keep your Q stacks before fights? Are you keeping camps up here and there? Are you making sure like your raptors, let's say you're just keeping it up towards the end of the fight? Like, do you have a thought process going into keeping your Q stacks before fights?
Right, so that's a great question. A lot of people, they just don't really think about that. And what I like to do in early game, mid game, when we have objectives up, right? So Dragon's up, Grub is up. What I like to do is I usually like to get into the position of where I'm hitting Dragon first, right? So force my teammates to get Vision and River. I'm just paying my teammates to get Vision and River so I can hit Dragon first, so I can actually get Q stacks and look for an engage that way, right? So that's kind of what we want to be doing. If you can't hit Dragon, then let's just say we're on like red side, we're on a Dragon. And you can look mid wave, you can look Raptors, you want to look for something. If that's not all up, you're kind of in a bad position. But sometimes you don't need Q stacks, sometimes you just need an E and an R. But yeah, I like to hit Dragon early, I like to hit Grubs early, I like to hit Rift early. I try to get into this position, use Water Walking, because in your rune page you'll be taking Water Walking, right? Use Water Walking, and I really like to hit objectives early. That's something that is going to give you success, because it doesn't really matter so much your positioning in fights sometimes. It matters if you have Q stacks or not. And if you can hit Rift or hit Dragon early, that's the best way of getting it, right?
So we're farming fast because we are utilizing our second, third, fourth clear speed, how fast it is, along with our like E movement speed, our Q, like we clear camps quickly, so we're on the camp on spawn, and that's how we get our 3 stacks during the fight.
Yeah, exactly. So
what would you ban, by the way, real quick? I'm in select.
Shaco Bavat.
Okay, I'm banning Bavat. I do not want to play Bavat.
Yeah, Bavat's really cringe in high-low, to be honest.
It's just a high-low cringe. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because there's like a few Bavat players that are going to choose you and they're going to make your game unplayable.
Unplayable.
And the only way to really counter that is to counter choose. But that's not always possible, because Bavat's a better kit than Hecarim early. Yeah, that's your main goal. Level 3, you're going to be taking Q, like QWQ usually.
Yeah.
And The thing is, like, even versus invade junglers, this used to happen a lot back in the day, like season 13, season 12, where like Graves would level 3 invade you, but if you're like good on Hecarim, you just like fight him off because you have Q stacks and like
Your
you just kill
stacks.
him.
Yeah.
So people just stopped doing that. They learned. They just stopped. They stopped invading level 3. So you're not really gonna get level 3 invaded unless there's a lot of bot prio and prio. So as far as invades go, you'll be fine. The only thing you kind of have to worry about versus like Bavat, Lee Sin, maybe Viego, things that can level 2 invade you after Raptors, that's a possibility. Kindred can like jump over the wall on Rift or Dragon. She can level 2 invade you. As far as that goes, you really just want to get a secure early game. Like you just want to get like a chill early game. You want to make sure you don't get griefed and that it's stable from your first full clear. And after level 4, your champ actually gets pretty enabled if you have Q stacks
Okay.
and you can play that way.
So that's the
But yeah,
big thing.
ultimately,
It's getting your first clear off happily, and then Hecarim level 4 on after your first recall. That's when we're a bit stronger to do things. Is that like?
yeah, like level 4 Hecarim on River. Like if you have Q stacks from red buff or blue buff, you play on the River fight on Crab. Like you can duel a lot of champions. Like there's few champions that can actually duel you at level 4 if you have Q stacks.
All
And if
right,
you
all
play
right.
the Q smite on ground properly, so
Let's take a look
that
here.
should be
We
good.
have the select like fully pulled out.
Yeah, I see this.
Okay.
Okay, so we have a Pantheon jungle. Could be Ambassador jungle too, technically. But
Technically,
yeah, I'll
yeah.
definitely go phase rush here
Okay.
because they have Karma, they have Senna, and this game we're gonna get Serpents for sure. It's really strong versus Ambassador and Karma. Yeah, this is the room page I would
This
go
is
as well.
page? Okay, great.
As far as build goes, I'll probably just go Shojin Rush here, and if you want to get a Serpent seconds, you can. Like getting lethality item with Shojin is really strong because it's gonna make you clear a lot faster.
Okay.
But this game, Pantheon, I think it's Pantheon jungle, right? So he just
It
got
looks like
nerfed.
Pantheon.
So he
Yeah,
had the
yeah. His clear will
minus
be slower.
50% Q damage.
Yeah.
Exactly, his clear will be slower. So it used to be like what, 320 full clear maybe,
Yeah,
give or
yeah.
take. So I'm assuming it'd be like a 330 full clear now. Pantheon, maybe double smite, so 330, 325. That should be good. That's something we can abuse, right? And as far as live coaching goes, there's two ways we can go about it. I think because you're already high low, I'm gonna let you play your own game and maybe be like backseating this a little bit. But it'll
Yeah,
mainly
yeah.
be your own game, and afterwards we'll go to the VOD.
I'll ask questions too.
Versus Blabber, okay,
It's
perfect.
Lava Whippo. Like we got a good game on our hands. Zamikins, Ven, it's Vulcan. All right. So
Yeah, it should be good though.
No potion, yeah.
Never potion.
Never
You don't need potion. The only thing is Pantheon could level 1 cheese you. That is a possibility.
Okay.
He could run at you at your Raptors. Just be ready for that.
Okay.
Other than that, it should be fine though.
We're always doing Raptors, Krugs clear. Is that Raptors, Krugs, red?
Yeah, that's something you want to be doing this game
Okay.
for sure.
Okay. Why this game versus like when would you start red buff for Raptors for?
So versus champions that can contest you on Raptors, you don't even want to do it. What's their mid lane matchup?
Are you
Silas is Ari. I mean, if you want to start red buff, you can. But honestly, I find a lot of comfort starting Raptors because even if Pantheon contests, you can just pull it all the way.
We'll pull
and
it
it's
back, not the worst.
Yeah, you can
Agreed.
just pull it to the tower.
So if it's like
not the
if
worst.
we're
he does outsmite you.
we're really behind mid and the enemy jungler just like can absolutely fuck.
Yeah,
me
but
on
we
the-
have Warwick top lane as well.
Yeah.
I like Warwick top lane here. He can just do anything on the map. So starting Raptors is okay.
All right. I like it.
But one thing I would do, I'll start Raptors and I would ward my blue at like 115. I would go ward my blue right now.
Okay.
Just in case he level 2 invades, right?
Right.
That's
We're
a
looking
possibility.
for the invade. Okay.
Yeah, you need to make sure you.
I'm gonna drop a ward here.
Early game.
I want to see it.
Yeah, that's what I like to do as
Yeah.
well.
Okay.
You can either ward that, you can ward your buff.
Like right
I like to ward
there.
there though.
Yeah.
Yeah. That just covers early and you can react quickly. It should be good though. Top lane should be fine on the island. Bot lane's very volatile. This is good.
All right. Hecarim clear time. Pretty straightforward. Yeah, you're just tapping Q. Anything
Yeah, it's
that
pretty
I need to
straightforward.
know
Pull
for
your
like the
camps all the way.
clear? Just pull camps all the way.
Just
Oh,
pull camps.
Yeah.
Pull camps with W. Start with W. Just kite them out as much as you can. It's pretty self-intuitive, honestly.
okay, sounds good. And we're spinning red, yeah.
Yes, my red buff at the very end for Nimbus Cloak, so you can transfer your Q stacks to Wolves. You want to really pull it as far as you can towards the bottom right.
Wow.
So
Okay.
you can get
Okay.
2 Q stacks to Wolves here. That's the only hard part about this clear.
So am I finishing like there for the?
Yeah, you can basically like go into the bush and you'll drag it as far as you possibly can. So you can just walk all the way, Q smite, and then you're good. There you go, perfect.
All right.
And 2 points Q.
2 points Q.
And you're always gonna take 2 points Q here, even if Pantheon invades. Like 2 points Q is better. And something nice about this matchup, when you have your full stack E, so your E is fully charged,
Yeah.
you can cancel Pantheon W.
Interesting. So
I
you
like
know
to
like
do.
very specific interactions like that.
Yeah, it has to be like fully charged though. You can't like half-ass it. It has to be fully charged E and you can cancel it.
You ever feel like you run out
And
of mana
Pantheon's
here
actually
when you do
quite
this?
Yeah, but you're playing jungle, infinite mana glitch.
Yeah, the role's fucking balanced.
And here
Alright,
you
so
can double tap
mids.
if you want.
Okay. Oh, you want me to? Yeah, I see what you mean. It's okay.
Yeah, Pantheon clear does... Honestly, doesn't look any slower. I think Blabber's the go.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little slower, but okay.
Probably like 5 seconds slower to be
Oh,
honest.
so
Yeah,
should
but
I?
here, Q stacks.
Should I ever like keep that up longer to Q?
Yeah, if you're gonna fight Pantheon, exactly.
Oh,
But
okay.
what I like to do here, my Raptors are up in 40 seconds. So what I like to do sometimes, delay this cram so I can start like queuing this here and there. I delay the cram if I want to counter gank mid, but this game it's not necessary I think because
Interesting.
like I don't think he's gonna gank mid, and if he does, it's free anyways.
Okay, I'm gonna drop a ward here. Gotta hit the
I mean, he
scryers.
could be playing our Raptors, but we have mid prio though, so
You did Raptor start too. Do I ever? What would you do here?
I'll
Fair?
also go to my Raptors because
Okay.
Silas has to be. This is you can win this. This is 1v2, right? He's not gonna play it,
Not doing this.
so you're happy. And now he's delayed like 5 seconds. Kind of what you want.
Okay, so this is like a slight tempo advantage that we're happy with already.
Yeah, exactly. It's, you start building it up, and
Okay.
maybe we can use that to invade wolves later. I don't know. We'll see how the game progresses, but so far pretty good.
All right. Happy with this so far. Go
Yeah,
back.
very good. Very solid
Oh,
early.
the little bug here.
And as far as buy goes, I'd buy pickaxe boots here.
Pickaxe, boots. Okay, and we just deploy.
If you want, you can build tunneler as well. I think tunneler is a pretty strong component. So you don't children.
Okay.
But I like having tier 1 boots. Tier 1 boots also gives
Tier
you
1
AD
boots.
to your passive, so
Right. Wow.
nice.
He dies, but it's good.
One
good.
for one, but that's
One for
okay.
one. Wow, the bug on like
Yeah, and after Gromp,
100%.
yeah, that's annoying. That's annoying. But
Yeah.
I think this is a game where we might be able to pull drag early, unless it's a mid play. Pantheon does outsmite us though.
Yeah. He will be on
This is
his
a kind
top
of a
camps,
stage.
but-
It's gonna be awkward for us here, but I like to pull dragon here if I can. And again, just play with Q stacks, right? That's kind of the idea behind pulling dragon. If there is a skirmish, 3 Q stacks, you're happy.
Okay, I'm gonna try it here then.
Yeah, Pantheon's probably gonna look mid in a second.
Oh wow. Okay.
Sammy Kin.
Sammy Ken, yes.
Sammy Kin already. Okay, so dragon should be free. We're very happy. And his ball craft spawn as well.
Yeah.
We're
walk
very
out.
happy in this early.
That guy's cooked. Goodbye to him. Do you stay on the map here to go to your Raptors, or what do you think?
Yeah, stay on map always here.
Okay.
If Pantheon makes a mistake, you can play his, but I don't think he will. Have to be careful. He could technically invade here. I don't know if
I am up a
Pantheon's
level.
Pantheon's not 6. Could be fine.
I'm gonna pull it just safely
I'll just take
here.
the safe way, yeah. We do have Poppy on roam timer.
So how do you think about your W on your camps? Do you ever like use it for clear speed or?
Yeah, just you don't really think about W on camps. You just always use it on cooldown. The only thing you have to think about is like,
Can
oh,
they
if
come?
Pantheon's near, I might have to hold
Yeah.
W.
Yeah, makes sense.
Because also when you're fighting, like you don't want to use W when you're full HP. That's a mistake I see
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah.
You want to at least use it when you're chunked to bits, so you can actually get the healing from it.
That makes sense. I need to lower
Falling
the
dice here, I think.
quality here. Okay. What
I buy
items
Ruby
would-
Longsword and we go.
Ruby Longsword,
Ruby
okay.
Long, and then we go.
And would you would just farm bot side here into?
Usually, but it looks like there was a topside play, so I might have stuck around, but I think
Okay.
it's fine.
Okay. I might just take this mid wave in this.
Yeah, I think this is good too.
Has been slain. An ally has been slain.
This is fine to take.
then I wonder, do we contest the grubbies is the thing. What would you farm?
I would take my wolves here. Contesting grubs is definitely a possibility. We definitely want level 7. We want to see what Pantheon does. If anything, you can run there, but like we're very, very happy in this game state right now.
Yeah, I think my Ahri is stronger, so I would want to play. We have no ulti though.
And Vex is here as well.
The situation looks a lot harder now. I wonder. Oh, this does not look winnable anymore. Okay. It's hard with the Ahri losing conditions there.
Yeah, that was nice to mess with R. That's interesting. Okay, we'll keep going with the game, but
Should I go bot camp too? What do you think?
yeah, go bot camps.
Raptors will respawn.
If he plays grubs, you can look for his bot side, but I don't know if Pantheon shows up.
He is. He's on that right now.
Okay, so we can look at his bot side after.
I'm just scared of Karma Senna, but I think I'm just gonna farm. And then go to
Yeah,
the
it's
top
fine.
camps, yeah?
We stop ulti.
Okay.
Yeah, we're getting close to Shojin soon.
Alright, we'll go to our Raptors. Really close to Shojin, okay. So what's my game plan in these fights? What do you think? Like I'm trying to kite out.
I mean, there, honestly, that fight was pretty lost. I like how we didn't use ulti right away because there wasn't really a good angle.
Right.
We go for a chunk. Like, what we did there was fine. I
Okay,
think what we
okay.
should have maybe done is when Warwick was collapsed on, we have to decide if we want ulti on that or not. I think it was fine. I think just the play was bad. I think what we should have
Play's
done
hard.
instead is just,
Yeah.
we should just take our bot side and then
Lead
sack grubs and
faster.
play his bot side.
Yeah,
and then we're
makes
really
sense.
happy. And you just want a lead on this champ, right?
Did we just looking to
I
recall?
still think we're fine. Yeah, we base here, definitely.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna go. This guy really wants to play. I might look here. I think it's enough.
Yeah, you have a timer. This is good. This could be good.
Not gonna show this because it's warded here. Beautiful.
Nice, perfect. Nice, good CC chain on the R. I'm not sure if you know, but your R is the longer CC, the longer you
The longer you use,
travel.
yeah.
Yeah, so that's good. Okay, very
Shojin
nice.
here.
Now we're really happy. Now Dragon's free. Now Dragon's pretty free.
Okay.
Even though we don't have Ghost R, Trojan Spike is really insane.
Shojin spike is insane. Okay.
Because it works perfectly with your Q stacks, right? 3
Yeah,
Q stacks in Trojan.
Okay. Makes sense.
It amplifies.
Oh, this is not.
Corki looks like he's
great,
dead
though.
though.
And he's getting ulted.
Pantheon R.
Do I ever catch that wave?
I think here you have to decide if you want to give Drag or play top grab and play for his top side camps. I think it's kind of cooked, but
No, I want to play here.
I'm down to try Poppy's here first.
Triumph. Oh my goodness.
I think the level up, okay, very nice actually. We have Q stacks up still. Just
Fuck.
play slow here.
No.
W on Dragon to heal if you can. Corki's there in a second. Okay, honestly, not bad. One thing
Not
you have
bad,
to think
right?
about though is your
Okay.
W gives you nice healing, right?
Yeah.
So in a situation like that where it's awkward, just go W on Dragon,
Go
heal
W.
a little bit,
Oh, okay.
and then jump pad also heals you, so you can easily play that way easier.
Okay. I feel good. I feel strong in general though, because
Yeah, your item spikes, and now you have your Ghost and R up, so we made a great play, and now our Ghost and R is up, so now, like, you're in a really, really good position. You can even dual Pantheon. That's not really your goal, but he has no flash now.
right.
He has no flash, he has no R for like a minute and a half.
Yeah, the clear is just insane actually.
Yeah, Shojin, you blind
Just
to these
like-
camps, right? And you
Wow.
heal like crazy with W as well. So this is where you're kind of getting into the space where you can play really aggressive. You can clear your camps, look for the invade. Pantheon's kind of forced to make plays, otherwise he's just gonna fall behind.
Yeah, that's the hard part. but he's here.
Is that
Nice.
anyways? Nice.
Cool. And
Okay.
you go boots here, or
Yeah, I'll buy Lucidity's here.
and then what components?
Phage.
Okay. How come the
Phage
phage?
is nice with your autos.
So
Honestly, I wasn't really a big fan of Phage, but Chastic does it every single game, and after
okay.
I think the move speed on auto is actually pretty nice, especially
Yeah,
when you're
20
dueling, right?
nice. Makes sense.
And you can use that to make your E faster.
But here I want my Q stacks before I join, huh? If I'm gonna join.
100%, yes. But now we just don't have Ghost R, so this is not really
It's hard,
time where
yeah,
you want to be
yeah.
playing on. That's why it's kind of important to hold Ghost on that Ambessa kill, because I don't
Right.
think Ghost is useful there at all.
Okay. Could have gotten it
That game
without
state's
using
really
Ghost.
good.
Wow, I shred these camps. I feel good.
Poppy's dead. I think we can just play as blue after though.
Okay, I'm gonna take his red first and then go blue.
Yeah, obviously. And then
Bot turret
Ambessa
is
has no flash.
fucked.
And mid's pretty volatile as well.
Oh, I have my pet completion. Jeez. Up the ward over the wall.
Yeah, it's worded. Nice, perfect.
An ally has been slain.
Pantheon is
That's still bot
slaughtered
side. We're pretty happy, honestly. We're very happy.
Your turret has been destroyed.
We did lose first turret. That's okay.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I want to look for his camps now.
Yeah, just the only thing is you have a bounty. And
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you have a bounty, right? Make sure we don't give this sideless.
Destroyed a turret. Ally has been slain.
Okay, Warwick went in. So I'm probably just gonna farm down and try to go to spot side camps.
Yeah, here you stay on the map play, you take Raptors, I go enter bot, maybe even shove out mid too.
Yeah,
you
shove
can do
out
this
mid.
also quickly, right? That's the power of Hecarim here. You're able to shove out mid, you're able to go to the bot side. It's definitely a give Rift angle, but we get bot tower, so we should at least get bot tower. And we need 250 gold for Cleaver here. That's kind of your main goal right now.
Okay.
And we're definitely gonna need Serpent's third.
I think I need to farm first to get items though. Okay, so after we get our camps, recall and then fight the dragon, yeah?
Yeah, 100%. We have Cleaver after base. We can buy buy pinks as well. Usually
Wait.
don't buy pinks on Hecarim early, but once you get legendary items, you can start buying pinks as well. Like we definitely want to fight this dragon. Getting soul point at 16 minutes is huge.
Okay, let's do it. Oh,
What
Cleaver's
dragon? What soul
1900.
is it?
Shit. It's Cloud. It's one of the most broken.
Oh yeah, perfect. That's the best one on Hecarim
Yeah.
as well.
I'm gonna do a longsword here.
Yeah, longsword's fine. And third item's gonna be Serpents here. Serpents is
Yeah.
insane value versus Karma and Ambessa.
And this.
And even in a game like this where you really feel like you're snowballing, you can go second item Serpents to clear your
Okay.
camps like twice as fast.
Twice as fast, yeah. So the Pantheon is on spike here too, technically. So should I queue midway for the stacks?
Yeah, I play mid here.
Okay.
Try to stack these Q stacks. Nice. RER.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. They
Nice.
griefed it really
They
hard.
griefed it,
Good.
yeah. Wait, Poppy W is
Yeah, that was
broken
really nice by
into the
Poppy.
Herald.
Yeah, that was super nice by
Yeah.
Vulcan.
Do you ever use Ghost there? Like I use Ghost at the start. You think it's worth winning
I
the fight?
would
with
never
it?
even ghost here. Because the thing is,
Really?
I'll explain it
Okay.
later, I think. But
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't understand that.
yeah, I'll explain it later. But there, like, it's okay to ghost, but I wouldn't. I would grief for it. and something else.
Wow, you're so greedy with the ghost. Okay, I didn't
You
even
have to
think.
be, and I'll explain it later. Like it's actually important. I'll explain it later.
Okay.
But because now we just don't have ghosts, we don't have R, so kind of useless, right? If you have ghosts, no R, you're very useful. You can go 1v3. But here,
Yeah, I see. I'm
you don't
like,
have that. You don't have that luxury, right?
yeah, yeah.
And the big thing is your ghost is usually a gap closing tool. You're not just ghosting for damage, if that makes sense.
Right.
You're ghosting for gap close, and we don't need gap close there because they're already in front of us. And Poppy did great, and the message is dead here as well. They TP'd though, so should be good.
Gonna be war.
This is gonna be really good actually.
Oh, W had full HP. Whoops.
It's fine now. It's fine. You have low CD. You just stat check them.
Kind of close actually, but
Very close.
okay. I almost have my serpent, so I'm gonna look right here. Wow, I have like 3 levels on Blabber right now because I'm just like I actually understand the champion here.
Yeah, you're 10 CS per minute. You're up 3 levels on Blabber. He's like 1800 LP, right? It's the kind of the power of Hecarim here.
This is the power of Heck. Should you do you ever like just go into his bot side and just full do it?
Yeah, go, bro. Who's gonna stop you?
Who's gonna stop me?
This
Oh my
This
god.
is what I mean. This is what I mean by stuff. This is what I do every game, bro. It's so fun.
Wait, this is so
look
fun.
at dopamine right now. Take his red, take his crug, take bot wave, bro. Take that power. Take it all. Take it all. Take it all.
Oh
I'd be careful mid. I think it's done away.
goodness. And what? We recall the for item though, yeah?
Yeah, we don't get too greedy here. I'd just ping Ari away. This guy's gonna get caught by Pantheon maybe. Yeah, here if Warwick wasn't bot, you take that bot wave. Honestly, just take bot tower. Yeah.
I think we should go bot turn here.
At this point, you are the king of the lobby, so just take everything.
Alright.
Nice, we have bot tier 2, mid tier 2.
Do I stay for blue or recall for item? 3k gold.
Here, yeah, you can stay.
Stay for no. Everyone's going bot side.
Is
Everyone's going bot side.
is he how old is he?
I don't know. I think it's.
I mean, if your team wants to play bot side, this you take base.
Yeah. I think just base.
But that's also something you can do, right? If
Okay, what's worth item then? Death Stance? You like a Death Stance?
Death Stance, of
Yeah.
course. Death Stance is the best item in Hecarim.
Okay.
Like, you would always go Death Stance. Yeah, I would stay here for Steel Sigil. Yeah, Death Stance third is like optimal, but this game you need Serpents. Like, it's just too good here.
It's too good. Okay. Wow. And then so we're playing Otacon here. You ever look at these bot camps or no? Just top camps.
No. At this point in the game, this is where you're really like your mindset shifts. It's not about getting your full clear. It's about getting in a position where you can be next to objective in the right position with Q stacks, right? So
I like
topside
it.
camps, you have a big lead. You force Otacon, you force them into you, and then you can just get a nice R when they're forced into you,
Yeah.
right? Your goal is not the full clear anymore. That's kind of irrelevant. Here it's okay though.
No
Set
ulti
clear
yet,
camps.
so I'm waiting a bit.
Yeah. Here it's just perfectly fine, but that's the idea, right?
Gotcha.
Yeah, here you just force. You're so ahead. You want to make sure you're getting a nice R. Like, if you get one shot in teamfight, you're cooked. But we're building bruisers, so that's not gonna happen. And I think they might honestly just give.
Yeah, looks like they're giving this shit. So my bot camps are gonna be kind of cooked here. Do you ever?
No, you just take his jungle again.
You want to take a
Take all
stop
of
sign? Okay.
Yeah, like you don't care about your jungle anymore. They might 1v2 Warwick here though. They will. So maybe we can dive top lane, right?
Yeah.
That's the angle we're looking at.
Not easy.
An ally has been slain.
Should be gone this wave though.
Yeah, I just transition here. This event should be fine, but we're just trying to play for soul ultimately.
Okay.
Nice. One dragon up, like 30.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, perfect. And Bessa TP'd out, by the way.
Yeah. So we just buy pickaxe here, yeah. Just play dragon.
Yeah, I'd buy pickaxe. We're happy. How many levels are we up on Blabber? 4?
4
Not
levels
bad.
on. I don't think I've ever had a game where I'm playing in this style and I'm playing with 10 CS per minute, Thanos on the Rift.
Yeah, and this is like one of the highest LP lobbies you can get right now too.
Yeah. This is Hecarim. Like this is what Hecarim can do if you're playing.
Yeah, if the conditions are right and if you're team is not all losing and you're allowed to play like this, you're allowed to play like this, right?
Yeah, yeah. We had
Now
that
the
early.
game's over. As long as you don't grief and enter bounty, you win the game because you got soul here as well.
Yeah,
Unless
yeah.
Pantheon steals, but
Let's hope not.
like you're very happy with fighting here. You have Q stacks. You're very happy fighting.
Oh my goodness. I just feel like I shredded that guy.
You did, bro. You can even chase this. This is where you can ghost if you want for aesthetics, bro.
Wow.
There you go. Yeah,
This
That's
I just
power of
did
Hecarim, bro.
so much damage to that guy. It felt insane.
Yeah, you're literally up 5 levels in Blabber at the end.
Yeah,
He was homeless.
yeah, he was homeless. He couldn't do anything. That was just like actually insane. I've never felt this powerful on Hecarim. That was great.
That's what happens when you're ahead. Like it's beautiful.
And
It's beautiful
it was
stuff.
very slight
can, like,
leads in the early game is
listen.
the big thing. Like the leads
Yeah, there
weren't
wasn't
that
anything crazy.
big.
But
and then
as soon
it's
as you
just
got that one kill,
get that
and
one
turns
kill,
to,
that
like,
two
double
things,
cam,
the game's over. It actually that's how it felt. Like I played a good game after, and the game just felt over for them.
Yeah, the biggest thing though is we ghost and we ghost too early. Like
So yeah,
I
we
think there
should
was,
we
like,
should
two-
talk
two
we
big
could talk
reasons we
about that
ghosted.
one for sure.
So the reason why, so your ghost and R, you want to think about it as gap close, right?
Okay.
So I don't know what champ I can use for example, because like J4 his EQ is gap close, but you can use that pretty leisurely early, like mid game,
Yeah,
because
you
you
can
have low
use-
CD.
It's pretty low.
But like ghost is a very long CD. So let me just go straight to the play here.
Yeah, let's
Where
talk
was
about
it?
Ghost. That's the big thing for me. Is I want to understand this Ghost and this ulti.
So I'm just gonna go straight to mid game here. There was one play, I think it was on Rift. So here, this is where you instantly ghost. You can see my screen, right? Let me go into
Yeah.
board list for you.
Yeah, let's do that. I can see your screen perfectly.
So here, you pop ghost here, but the thing is, this R is okay to look for because you got a 2-man R on Pantheon and Karma, and it's actually nice because R is here. So this R is actually good to look for, right? You got a multiple person R. You usually don't want an R like this, but it's good because they're all clumped. You can get a nice engage for your team, and that's kind of what matters here, right? But what doesn't matter is your ghost. Your ghost, all it's gonna do here is amplify your damage by like, 10 to 20 per Q, and it's gonna give you extra auto attack damage. You'll get a lot of DPS from it, but you don't need the DPS because your DPS already lies in your Q stacks, which you already have, right? You have one Q stack here. I lied, but the idea is here you don't need to ghost because you already have the gap close. You're already on top of them. You don't need any type of movements. You just need to like stay on top of them, right? And that's easy because they're not even like moving, right? So if you go like here, if like Karma and Silas are running away, they're about to die, then you can pop
Then
ghost,
I
and you
ghost.
can extend the fight, right?
Okay.
So here it's just
okay.
unnecessary because you don't need the gap close.
So the timing of
sense.
it is really the big thing. Like maybe my idea of like, oh, I will want to chase them eventually is fine, but that just means I need to ghost later. And then let's say I don't chase them, I don't need to, they miss position or they just troll, then I save ghost and I've only used my ultimate, and then next fight I'll be
Exactly,
Thanos.
and then
Yeah.
you have like, for example, if you graded for ghost here, then like I don't know, let's just say hypothetical, they're able to contest this dragon, you guys have
Yeah,
the base.
yeah.
Then for this dragon you have ghost, and then you can actually play, right? Because if you don't have ghost in R, then it's kind of hard to play, right? Because
Absolutely,
you don't have any safety nets, you don't have anything. You have phase rush, but that's it, right? If you get caught, you're dead. And at this point, we have big bounty. That's the last thing you want to be doing. But yeah, that's kind of that. We'll get back into it. This early game, I kind of want to talk
Yeah,
about.
let's talk about it. Let's
So
talk about it.
this is all very standard stuff. This is kind of something I talked about here. So you said, oh, is it good to delay blue
Mhm.
for Q stacks on crab? And this is good to do if like you think you're gonna fight Pantheon bot side, but we already knew he's top side, right? This is information that we know because we have the ward. So there's no point to delay your blue. I mean, you still can if you want Q stacks here just in case. But what's really important here is you're looking for this mid play, and you know for a fact Pantheon's gonna look mid after crab as well, right? He's gonna look,
Yeah, yeah.
and your goal is kind of to just counter gank this gank if it happens and like have the best conditions. And the best conditions is Q stacks.
Q
So what I like to
stacks,
do
yeah.
here,
Ah.
I know my Raptor's gonna be up at about 4 or 5, so we have like 30 seconds, 40 seconds, right? So you can delay this crab by like 10 to 15 seconds and wait for the right moment if Pantheon wants to gank this. Here it's not like Arya is so much
likely,
prio,
yeah,
she's actually
yeah.
gapping. I'm not sure.
But
the
in
status is
another
of these.
world where it's more of a dueling mid, and it's closer
Yeah, I'll
conditions.
delay this 10 seconds, finish at 350, delay it, Q stacks, like really just delay it, get that Q stack, and then you can look mid. And a lot of the time, this is gonna work. Like even like versus highest level junglers, like versus Blabber, he's not gonna expect you to delay the crab so you get Q stacks, and then you're OP for mid fight, right?
I like it.
That's
yeah.
something you can do, but this game is kind of hard for him to gank. And this is also a situation where you can trade Raptors if the conditions are right. Here, like if you really want to play aggressive and trade Raptors, you could. this is not like a mistake because you have mid prio. Silas can't really play here with this HP difference, right? So if you really want to trade it, you can, but Pantheon's already in a good position to trade anyways, and he wants
Yeah,
to do
yeah,
it.
yeah.
So like I think going back to your Raptors is fine here. But you don't have bot prio. Like if you do want to trade this, I don't think it's like the worst thing ever.
Yeah.
But then that means you also have to place Krugs, and then Silas can base CP, Pantheon can run. Maybe you get grief on Krugs if the bot lane moves. So it's like it's more flip if that makes sense.
more
I don't think
risk.
it's necessarily
I
a bad
agree,
play
I
to
agree.
trade this.
Okay.
But like if top lane does get chunked and then Pantheon goes to Krugs, then
It's
goes
a
for dive,
Yeah.
it's kind of not it's not ideal,
I
right?
mean, I
With lots
like
of bot
this.
prio-
This Pantheon's delayed to his Raptors, and I'm faster. So this
Yeah,
this
like
Pan-
here, like we had some kind of lead out of it as well because he was delayed, right?
it was delayed time here. Yeah, I actually really like
Because here
this.
here we can E. Pantheon's like Pantheon doesn't really know like, oh, are we trading Raptors? I have no mid prio. You're actually this is actually kind of nice. It's actually a lot better for us in this situation because we kind of just kick Pantheon out. He can't fight us here
You can't
because we have
fight.
Ari,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And we know that Karma is still bot. So because the conditions are right, and that's just something you have to always look out for. He actually just gets kicked out, and he understands quickly because Blabber is a great player. He's like, okay, I can't fight this. It's a 1v2. Silas needs to be. So this is just free Raptors, and then boom, you're up like 8 seconds on this guy, 10 seconds probably, which is actually really nice. This is significant because one, you already farm faster than him, and then is full clear. Like he's just gonna be slower than you at all points of the game now, which is really nice. So we're very happy. And as the game progresses, like you'll see, like you're already basing from Krugs. He's just entering his Krugs,
Just
right?
entering Krugs.
So
Yeah.
this
This
is
this 15
slight
second
advantages.
gap
They're
is
gonna build
huge.
up.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the Hecarim.
And
That's crazy.
yeah, so we open Wolves Grump, and this is also one of those positions where you think about, okay, my next camp is Raptors, which is up in like about like a minute. So we have pretty much like a minute after Grump. So
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
where you want to think about, okay, pull Dragon. Can I pull Dragon? And if there's no pull on Dragon here, this is not the best position for you because you don't have Q stacks to play. There's nothing to Q stack on.
Yeah.
So here, if you're able to pull Dragon, because we know for a fact that Pantheon's top side because we're tracking him, here I'll definitely just pull Dragon, and your goal is not necessarily to finish it right away. Your goal is to just get Q stacks and pull it out. And if you can get it, you can get it. You can sneak it. But if you can't get it, then you just back off, right?
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
all. It's just all about looking at conditions here. We know we have like Corki is a lot stronger than Senna early, so we have nice conditions, and then we get a soul kill, which is really nice. Sam can actually perform this game on Ari. Yeah, we smite early. This is all fine. Yeah, here there's a lot of positions where you're gonna be like, if you don't have winning lanes, it's just really awkward track room here
It's
because
worse.
he
Yeah,
can't
it's harder.
he can't fight like anything raw, if that makes sense. Like if there's a Xin Zhao here instead of Hecarim, he can do a lot more. Hecarim is kind of like homeless because he has no Q stacks. That's actually like it's that big of a difference. Q stacks for no Q stacks. If you have Q stacks out of Gromp, you can play, but yeah, we just take Dragon for free. It's nice this game, and this is something that I want to go to this first Grubs play. So we end up full clearing whatever. We take Krugs and we base.
Yeah. Krugs base.
And you thought about fighting this Grubs,
Yeah.
and this
So
is kind of
here-
an interesting situation.
This is weird, right? Because my bot
Because-
side's up and my like their top side. So
So I think if everything's perfect and Ari doesn't misplay here, you can definitely find Grubs.
yeah.
But I think the more consistent play and a play that you might want to think about more when you're playing Hecarim is to just sack Grubs completely and play for a camp advantage, right? So in this case, you're just getting your full clear. Because Pantheon's gonna go straight to Grub. He's already here, right?
I'm
He's
just
not
saying
farming.
Wolves Gromp. Yeah. Like.
So you take Wolves Gromp, your blue's gonna be up, and then by the time his bot side is likely gonna be up as well. And then you can probably just dive bot instead because Corki wants to dive. No sums bot as well. So a sequence that probably happened for me is that I take my bot side. But like I don't think this is a complete mistake because like here I don't know, it doesn't look that
No,
good because Warwick's
I
not
think
there, right?
The moment Ari ulties, the fight's lost. And
Yeah, the moment Ari has
no
no Ari here, this
Yeah.
is bad. I agree.
Yeah, I like it.
Here,
I like that.
I think it's okay to think about the idea of fighting Grubs because again, it's not always good to just AFK full clear. Here it's okay to think about it, but I think as soon as you see Ari R, you know that
It's
yeah,
cooked,
right
yeah.
here it's obviously like in hindsight, it's obviously this is a very losing position.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, what I think a sequence that plays out a lot for me in my games is I just take these bot side camps, I end up pinging away Grubs, I see Ari has no R, okay, we look for his Raptors, are they up? No, and then we can go for bot dive, no sums, this guy is dead. So essentially you're just trading Grubs for a bot dive, you get Sven ahead, a wave or two, you get some of his bot side camp if they're up, and then you also got Dragon. That's what's important here, I think, is that we got first Dragon for free, right? So
Yeah.
you're okay with giving Grubs, I feel like, as
No
on
pressure.
Hecarim.
No pressure.
And even on other junglers as well. Like you got Dragon, nice. You can slow the game down a bit. It's not like if you give Grubs you're behind. I think like Dragon's like soul is far more important than Grubs, especially if it's Cloud Soul on Hecarim. But yeah, that's kind of the idea here. And as far as this fight plays out, we're just not in we're not in a good position to have success here because Warwick's like so late. But here I think we played it fine. We got autos off on Silas. We canceled like 3 autos there, but it's fine.
Yeah, I was freaking out.
And I think here, I think what we could have looked for as well, if you really want to get a kill here, you can just kill Mbessa. Here, I think it's important to recognize, I think Mbessa, she W'd in but it's hard to track.
Yeah, I wasn't sure about her
As
W. That was the hardest thing.
As soon, yeah, that's the thing. As soon as she R'd in, I think I saw her W here, but it's kind of hard to notice. She R's and then W's right now, and you can kind of hear the audio cue as well. You heard
She
like
got
the.
cancelled, so I didn't see the animation. That's the thing. She got cancelled by Poppy W.
I'm not sure. Like in game, do you hear the audio cue of Mbessa W? That's a good indicator as well.
I
But-
don't I never track Mbessa W like that. So you're an
Okay, well,
Mbessa
now you know
player,
this,
so
like,
you
this-
know like.
Mbessa John was OP, by the way. Anyways, that's a conversation for a different day. But yeah, Mbessa user W here. So what you could look for if you really want to get something out of this, which is not the worst idea, go on Silas here. This is definitely fine. Q's off. You start focusing on Mbessa. You can just R into Mbessa here, and then she's gonna die. She has no spells. But this is like something that's hard to track. So
Yeah, I had to track this better.
at the end of the day, this fight just losing, in my
Yeah,
opinion, because
yeah.
like it's very obvious losing. But yeah, that's kind of the sequence you want to think about. Okay, we got first dragon for free. We're not in an ideal position to fight grubs. I can't enter this fight with Q stacks. R uses R, so this is kind of just a troll play. And then we just take boss side, and then we can look for bot dive after, because then we can actually play. Because Van's gonna play aggressive. He's gonna understand they want to dive bot lane, and it's free. There's definitely the play there, but it's fine. I think our tempo is still fine at this point. We're still up.
So yeah, so we're up like a little bit of camps. From here, I want to like I want to figure out like what, like I don't know. I just feel like I was unstoppable at some point. I think it was that one top kill. Was that it? Like if we played this.
Yeah. So exactly. So
the
as
game
soon as you
feels
start
really
getting these
even.
kills,
The game feels really even. I'm
the
clearing my
game's pretty
camps.
even right now.
It's really even. I'm up like maybe one camp on this guy, 2 camps, and then it's this one kill that I feel like made me unstoppable.
I think it was this kill and also the kill that gave Shojin. We'll get to that as well. But here, I think we
This
well. I
this
like
one
how
got me
you
the
stopped
Shojin.
Tribush.
This one here got me the Shojin.
This one got you Shojin, was it?
Yeah.
Okay, this kill actually coached Shojin. This game won you the game basically, or it gave you the item spike. I think here we have the nice CC chain. This is actually very clean. Nice by Warwick. Very very nice. And it's on a perfect timer as well because he just finished
Just
Krugs.
finished camps.
We're very happy. And then we enter Wolves here, and we don't have R, we don't have Ghost, but we have Shojin, which is so powerful here. Like 3Q stacks in Shojin, Hecarim is like with level 9 as well. You gotta get level 9. Level 9 is also a big spike because you max out Q.
Max Q, yeah.
This is where you become like really, really strong. Even Pantheon, Sun, and Sky. Like,
Pantheon has
dual
item, but
Pantheon.
like I was limit testing a bit here. I barely got level 9, but I was limit testing a bit here. Like, I have my 3 stacks. Like let me see what my strength is
the
about.
only thing I don't really like is because Corki was dead here for a while, right?
Yeah. So
we didn't have.
So the catch to me is like I'm aware that their top camps aren't really up. You're comfortable doing top crap. Is that the big thing you like here?
I think here, like you can look for this fight because sometimes like there's gonna be misplays, obviously. Like, you can look for this. If it works out, then it's good. If it doesn't work out, then you just bleed the top crab. That's kind of your idea here.
Yeah.
So you can look for this. You have your spike. The only caveat is you don't have R, you don't have Ghost. That's a really big thing.
That's
So
the
that's
hard
kind of
part,
like pushing you away from this. But of course, you can look like if Vulcan plays it beautifully and he gets a stun onto Pantheon, of course this can end up working, right? Kind of want to watch this fight back as well. Our W's up here. We're just stat checking. It's very close. One thing I don't like that you do is you E here to auto cancel.
I'm not sure how you would look at this.
Okay.
Let's like.
So this E is just bad. Like here, your E early and mid game, even late game sometimes is just a gap closing tool. So here, if you just auto attack Q, you're gonna have more DPS than if you were to
E.
E like auto cancel, because your E, if you look at the spell itself, read what it says. It says his next attack deals between 68 damage to 137 damage based on the charge time, but you have 160 AD. So if you auto cancel the E, you're actually like reducing your DPS.
I do less damage. That's so interesting. Okay, so
it
stand
used to be
still
a
and
lot
deliver.
more, but they
Q.
changed it.
Okay.
Yeah, so auto Q, and you're using E to gap close, and this is a mistake I see a lot of people do.
Yeah, this is a big one.
They just E to DPS, but that's not how it works at all. You want to use your E as a way to maneuver and to gap close. So here, if you're like in a really losing position, then you can press E to kind of like slither your way out. But here, you're never gonna use E to like stat check him, right?
I see.
This is also the power of Conqueror. If this game didn't have a Karma, you would go Conqueror here and you just be unstoppable. Because imagine you had Conqueror here, right? You just stack it up.
Yeah, that's always
and you easily static Silas. But the only caveat is you can't go Conqueror because Karma is gonna just touch you all game. She's gonna press tether on you.
You go and touch me, bro.
You can do.
Yeah,
Yo, it's the most annoying thing when they have enchanters or they have anything.
Okay.
You need phase rush to be able to maneuver properly.
General consensus is if they have like this enchanter that's perma slowing you or really hard to get on, you really want that phase rush. Even though
Yeah, it's kind of essential,
their
honestly.
their entire top side is like really good for Conqueror, you really want that phase rush because of
Because I feel like this, especially in high low, like if it's a really good player, like if this Karma's challenger, he's gonna see like Hecarim as Conqueror, he's just gonna
it's
target you
impossible
and
to
focus
play.
you. And he's gonna
Yeah.
make sure that tether goes off, and then you get CC chain, and then you're dead unless you are away, which is not ideal. Yeah, this is all fine. One thing I do want you to consider more though is you can just walk up to Dragon here, press W on Dragon because you heal a lot from
Wow.
Dragon.
Okay. Wow.
And here like
I'm
yeah, like I think
terrified.
if you're
But
you're terrified, but like you
you
can play this, I think.
you think go right away and just heal.
Yeah, just walk up and heal here. And then if Senna walks up, then you can back off, right? It's kind of awkward though, because Karma has her RQ, which is up
Yeah.
now. But I think if you didn't hesitate, you would already be
If I
getting
didn't
healing from
hesitate,
Dragon.
yeah, I can see it. I can
You
see it.
see the angle?
I'm undervaluing the heck heal
Yeah, because the
plays.
Hecarim heal is really, really powerful, right?
Okay, makes sense.
And something I want to talk about on Hecarim W as well is you have a monster healing cap, right? So I think right now your monster healing cap is going to be 150. So the max you can heal from Dragon is 150, right? But if you're dealing damage to Senna, there's no healing cap on Senna. So you can get the healing cap from Dragon, and then does that make sense? So you can fight Dragon while you're fighting Karma and get the healing from Karma and also get the healing from
Oh.
Dragon. And there's no
Oh.
like the healing cap doesn't apply to Karma. It's just on Dragon.
So how
So that's
much can
something
I
nice
heal
as
from an
well.
enemy though? Like in general, is there a cap
Like
on
as
that?
much as you want, bro.
There's no cap on my healing for enemy
It's
champions.
OP. You can literally heal as much as you want. It's OP. That's why Hecarim's busted and elo inflated. No, but there's no
What?
cap. So there's a monster
Oh,
cap on Dragon
interesting.
and camps, but on enemies,
There's no cap. I did not know that. All right, that's some knowledge, some Hecarim knowledge. All right,
yeah, here just your undervaluing W heal is OP.
all right,
Um,
makes sense.
yeah, I think this is all fine though. Okay, this sequence though, like this is one where you definitely don't need to ghost. MS has
Okay,
splash here though,
okay,
but
yeah.
so here like one thing you should do instead is just not eat early like this.
So the
'Cause
E
look how early you
early,
eat.
the E early forced me to feel like I had to ghost.
Like look where you finish Krugs. I would finish Krugs while I'm in Tribush. You finish Krugs while you're in Krugs, right?
The three Q,
This is where you kind of forget. So you kind of forget the Q stacks. So
the
instead
three
you play a little bit
Q.
slower, a little bit more methodical. You want to drag these camps out all the way. And you never really want to finish these camps with auto attacks because your Q's up anyways. Just press Q instead of auto attack, right? Finish
Yeah,
with
I
Q so
see.
you can cut it out better. And you can kill 3 of these Krugs, leave the little one. You can go into Tribush and then keep a little one on you 4 seconds. The
Boom.
aggro camps.
Yeah, so
Boom,
I
Q
feel
right
like
now.
ghosting and going in because like I'm like, bro, my Q's running out. My Q's running out. I should never be running
I
out.
can see that, yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah.
But here, you kill your Krug right now.
Yeah,
Boom, 8
yeah.
seconds.
Plays
Right? It
so
takes 8
much
seconds
better.
for it to run out. And then you can just play a lot slower. Then you're not forced to E. So yeah, that makes sense. And also a reason why Ghost is unnecessary here is because we have Poppy on Roam Timer, right? I think if Poppy wasn't on Roam Timer and you really want this kill, ghosting
Sure,
like
maybe.
it can help you. But like because Poppy's here, you can just slow it down a bit and just play with her. She's gonna attack slash over. But here, like you see that you kind of ghosted at the end of your E anyways. I don't know. But you see how you should play it out, right? Pull Krugs,
Yeah, makes sense.
E a
The
little
whole
bit
play would
later,
change.
and
The whole play would
then
change.
and then you can decide if you want to ghost in or not. Because usually a lot of the time here, I'm never gonna ghost in for this
Yeah,
gank. Like
yeah,
you're gonna let Warwick set you up, and then you can R to CC chain.
yeah.
And here we kind of used we kind of unloaded everything here. We don't have R, we don't have ghost for like a one person. It's never really worth it, right? If it's like a 3v3 and you need to, sure, but it's not.
I see.
I don't think it's that worth it.
So for one kill, overusing resources unless it's shut down, probably not worth it.
Exactly.
Okay,
Because your
makes
champ
sense.
becomes like imagine like you enter your Gromp and then Karma just walks up on you and then Pantheon's there, you get W'd, you don't have R and Ghost and you're just dead. Like you instantly die. Like that's how useless Hecarim is. If without Ghost and R, right? So that's why like I say you should be holding Ghost, you should be holding R here because
Yeah,
for the next if you can get like it kind of works like this. This is why like I snowball so much because I make a successful play. Let's say I make the successful top play. I don't use R and Ghost. I think here you have to R, but let's just say hypothetically, I don't use R and Ghost. And then for the next play, I have my gold spent, I base, and then I have R and Ghost with that lead already. So Hecarim's already OP with the lead, and then you have R and Ghost for the next play,
yeah.
and then you're
Makes
basically
sense.
unstoppable, and you can actually change the trajectory of every fight. What was here? Okay, this was the overstay that I didn't really like too much. So here we end up getting top tower.
We get the
This
top
is all
turret.
good.
We get the blue
We
buff.
have to dive off. We get top tower. We don't know if his Gromp is up yet. We take tower. This is good. We know blue is coming up. We see Silas. And here we want to heal off the minions fully. Like I think that's a big thing you're missing out on. You're not healing. Like, you're not using the healing capabilities of your W properly. Just W the minions right away. Here heal. I know Warwick wants to fight, but but you still want to get some kind of healing out because now you have Shojin, your W's on 9 CD. So it's actually pretty short. So this is like a 9-second heal. Every single
That's
9
OP.
seconds you can heal for 180 on monsters or minions, right? So you can always heal.
Interesting.
And here
Okay.
with Q stacks, this is fine. Even here, like you shouldn't really be too scared of Silas because you heal so much. Like your W's up in 3 seconds, you pull blue, you know, you spam ping, this is good. And here you can kind of just walk up to Silas.
And they heal from
W,
him.
like you
Yeah.
heal from Silas and you heal from
Yeah.
blue.
So I
And
didn't.
then your W also gives you resist too, right?
That tech is insane. That I'm healing from enemies too, and the camps.
Yeah, like this is something I was kind of confused by this because when I went to Korea,
heals 25% of damage. Damage nearby enemies take from Hecarim, and 13% of damage taken
from his ally. So if you're in W range and Poppy's hitting Silas, you also heal 15% from that damage as well. Does that make sense? So if you W here, you're next to Silas. Poppy's hitting Silas. You're gonna get 15% of that damage that Poppy deals if he's in W range as healing as well.
Interesting.
And this is
Okay.
something I had to actually test out in Korea because I was kind of like dumbfounded. I was shocked when I figured this out.
Yeah,
Like I
what?
literally tested in Korea. I put like minions. Like you can get the monster healing camp, and it doesn't. There's like you still get the healing from the champ. It's OP.
Wow.
Anyways,
Okay.
right
That's
here
cool.
you just don't have to be scared because also
Yeah.
your W gives you extra resist, right?
Yeah, it gives you the resist. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the idea here. Like, and like
Yeah,
when you
I can
Silas,
see
you
this.
ping Poppy.
Just blue crab raptors.
Yeah, blue
Krugs
turn.
recall. Let's chill.
Anyways, yeah. Afterwards, yeah, I think we overstayed because Corky is dead here. He like Senna bases. Corky's in base.
Yeah.
So this could be a 5v4, right? We're not like sure, and we know Ambess is coming out of base to R. I think taking Gromp here is really nice, but then we just back off. I like the idea here to limit us a little bit because you know that Poppy has a nice stun angle and
Kind of
Pantheon has no
fucked it up.
flash.
If he actually went over and landed it, I think the Pantheon dies.
Yeah, I think if Poppy just like X flashes over, Pantheon's dead here for sure.
We have a little bit of tempo here. Like he's a little too early. Yeah, I really wanted him to go, but that's fine.
Yeah, no, I see it. Like I don't think he was on the same page.
Yeah.
But here, I think afterwards, like TP does come through, but I don't really like this angle because Senna's here as well. It's a 5v4.
We're working on
That's the
fat man
idea,
fear.
like-
But yeah, I see. I could just do my crab, raptors, krugs, and just chill.
Yeah, now at this point of the game, this is where you really like take off as a champion. Because look, you're still pretty even with Pantheon, right? You're only up 700 gold.
Yeah.
You're only up 1 level and a little bit, which is still a big lead. But at this point of the game, you see how fast you clear your camps, and you can just
This was the big
you can
one.
full clear. You can just
Yeah.
full clear his jungle. You can just do so much, right?
Yeah, I
Okay,
did
here,
krugs, raptors, midway.
And look, this is the sequence, right? You take midwave, you take raptors, you take his raptors, you take krugs. You just take it all, bro. You're like a vacuum at this point, right? And you're really just farming for that second item spike. So here we take krugs.
And then I farm all my bot camps too. Yeah, this is beautiful.
And I think here, what we should do is just base right away, because I think you misjudged the amount of gold you need.
Yeah, I thought it was
You had
2K.
1900 at this point. Yeah, you thought it was 2k. You already had cleaver gold here, so just take base, and then you can continue on.
Yeah.
I think it's better that way. You
Oh,
do have a
yeah,
little bit of downtime though, but here in a situation like this, I would always just take base.
Yeah,
Because you
yeah,
have your item
definitely,
spike. Like it's not worth.
Definitely,
Like
definitely.
I think it's jungle fundamental. You know
Yeah,
that. Yeah, you have cleaver here, so just take base. But that's kind of the idea with Hecarim, right? You get your items, you get your levels, and you just like
Yeah.
Pantheon's down 2 levels now for free.
That's insane. It just feels
A
so
level and a half.
good.
I lied.
Yeah. I mean, no,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
and
clear my
then,
bot camps, and then it's gonna be like almost.
Yeah, and then
2K.
it's back to 2 levels basically,
Yeah.
and it just you keep like extending that bridge, right?
Yeah.
Okay, next sequence we already talked about a little bit, but now you can see where this is definitely where you don't want to ghost.
Yeah. They're on
RN is
top.
perfect,
Yeah.
bro. This Poppy W is insane, by the way.
I
Yeah,
know.
the Senna
It's
just got-
insane. Senna
that's
got
actually crazy.
shit on.
We had a good R onto Karma onto Pantheon. This is dead, and then here now just hold ghost. Like
Hold
you're already
Ghost.
there. You don't need the gap close. If Karma like flashes away and Silas wants to fight, boom, pop ghost, Nimbus cloak, then you can kill them both, right? That's the idea there. Just free dragon, still points. And here, if raptors are up, you take his raptors first, then you go dragon, because it takes you 3 seconds to take raptors, literally,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. It's so fast.
That's really the what you want to be doing on this champ. Okay, and this is another sequence I want to talk about. This
Hello,
is
Karma.
fine.
Cool.
We should have ghost up for this, by the way. Just keep that in mind. But what I want you to do is here you're using your E solely for DPS here. Like you're using E to like you use it like fine, but not in this situation. You want to be auto attacking queuing.
I
Because here
see.
you're not auto attacking.
I
right?
get it now a little bit more about my thoughts with E. It's normally just towards the end or the start, and then the rest.
Yeah.
Or if they're really running and I'm gap closing. So I think I
Like
understand.
here, all
now.
you gotta do is go on Silas, auto queue, auto queue, auto queue, auto queue, auto
Yeah,
queue.
and he's just cooked. He's just cooked.
Because here you press E right now, but like you just auto queue, auto queue, auto
He's
queue,
on.
auto
He's
queue, and
on
you have your
top
teammates back
of me,
here.
so I should just.
Yeah, so
Kill
there's
him
no
with my-
reason for you to
yeah,
use a
yeah.
gap closing tool when he's on top of you. This is
Makes
kind of imagine.
sense,
Let me
makes
give you
sense.
an analogy. Imagine playing Kha'Zix here, right? Imagine you're Kha'Zix here and you E onto Silas right now.
Yeah,
That's kind of
it's
that's
the
kind of what you're
same
doing,
thing.
right? You're
Okay.
wasting your gap close. But if Silas flashes away and you're Kha'Zix, then you E to follow. That's the same concept of Hecarim, right?
Mm.
But here, like, you see how many autos you're kind of missing out on.
Yeah,
All these
yeah.
could
No,
be
this was
potential
like too
autos.
close for no reason.
And I think the way the sequence like is gonna play out is that Silas runs away, he E's away, then you can press E to chase his E dash or flash, and then you use your E move speed to dodge his E2, right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's kind of how the sequence should play out. So just mechanically, like your E doesn't give you damage. Your E is only for gap close and maneuvering. Until you're like really late game, you're like full build, and you want to go helicopter hacker mode, then you can use your E to actually like empower your Q damage, right? Because it gives you more move speed, which means more AD.
Got it.
But yeah, at this point, like this is beautiful.
This is the
beautiful,
vacuum.
bro. Look at
Oh,
this.
this felt so good.
Look, you just vacuum this entire jungle up. What can Pantheon do, bro? He's dead for too long. You take it all. If Warwick wasn't here, you take bot wave. We have to stay on map. Go for the mid kill. And here, always staying on blue is a little bit overkill, to be honest.
Yeah.
But
I want the tempo for Otacon. So, yeah.
100%. I think also here I told you to save R. Let me see. On Silas. I think Silas had flash, so I think R in here is fine. I mean, he could have just flashed it if he was like a human. I think this guy's boosted, to be honest, but
Wait, but my E is
Um,
going. Can I attack him after my E? Right, if he flashes
yeah,
out.
he's gonna die here no matter what. I think R in here is fine. Get a nice pick at mid tower. I think it's
yeah,
perfectly fine.
yeah.
But I think what you could have also done is just walk behind tower.
Walk behind.
And just like E on him and then he was
yeah,
dead.
that makes sense.
Because then, like, think about it this way. No, it's not just being greedy. Think about it this way. You walk behind tower, you E onto Silas, he flashes your E, then you R, and then he died. He's dead with
That's full
using
flash.
flash.
Yeah, I think the thing
And
is I
then
was scared
it's
my
the same
AD was
outcome.
gonna lose when we won, but he actually like just like winning. So.
Yeah, I guess so. But that's kind of the idea here, right? You can get a lot more. You can also
Yeah,
get Silas flash
yeah.
here. You just walk behind. Yeah, of course you're scared of Sven losing. That does look pretty close. But that's kind of the idea, right? That's something you can do when you're really ahead. Just walk behind tower. E, because a good player is going to flash your impact of E, right? Because that's how you avoid Hecarim E. You flash right when the impact lands, right when the E connects.
Right.
You're going to flash it, but then you can just R to follow.
And
And
then
you can R like
flash.
at any time, and he's cooked. He's just cooked, right?
Yeah.
And then he has no flash, which is nice as well. But other than that, I think the game's just over at this point, right? You have 5k goal lead. You're up you're up 4 levels on Blabber at 20 minutes, and he's 6-3 because
Yeah.
you just took his entire jungle.
Like he
It's kinda
felt like he was
disgusting,
playing a good
honestly.
game, and I was just playing mine, and like this was just like really insane. So.
Yeah, like our bot lanes, our ADC. Honestly, the score lines don't do like Sven. Like Sven's playing good, but he's 0-3, and our top lane's losing as well. He's not actually losing. It looks like
Not
everybody's
losing.
losing,
Looks like
but
everyone's losing, but
at the end of the day, they all have prio when we needed it, and you're just able to snowball like crazy. And this is what you want to get in this position at every single point of the game. And this is your ultimate goal is to suffocate the enemy jungle, which is what we did. Get level leads, what we did, and we
Yeah.
can stat check exactly what we did, right? So we
Absolutely.
kind of reached the goal of Hecarim in this game, which is just to overpower the enemy jungler by being able to take all these camps, right?
yeah, this
And
was an
just
absolute
make the
banger.
plays on the right timer. So I think, yeah, honestly, very good game. Just you're like if you played Hecarim perfectly here, it wouldn't really improve that much. But we just we used Hecarim really nicely this game, honestly.
Yeah,
And
I think getting into the mind space of what I am looking to do on Hecarim felt great. It just like what's my goal is the big question on Champions, and you summed it up perfectly for me. You made it feel great, and I'm surprised on how powerful I felt. I'm like, wow, this champion actually can do so much. So yeah,
yeah, I think really it was just this one play that gave us Shojin spike. This is where
is
the
the
game
kill.
really took off because
yeah,
if we don't have Shojin for this next dragon play, it ends up miserably. Like you just die instantly. But this is already where you generate a lead, which is nice. But yeah, also I think I had one more last thing I want to talk about.
sure.
Oh yeah, it was this Grubs play that I want to talk about. Like this play. So I think in a situation like this, I would consider Grubs, but I wouldn't like consider it as heavily as you. Like I would be very happy with just stacking
Camps.
Grubs here,
Okay.
playing for bots, playing for a bot
And then
dive.
bot
I would be
dive.
very
Okay,
happy with
okay,
that.
sure.
Because
sure.
like in my mind, I'm in a position where I'm even with Pantheon, and I understand, okay, my champ versus Pantheon can do a lot more. He can do, it's not that Pantheon can do a lot more, it's just Pantheon's job is a lot easier than Hecarim's in a team fight, especially like early game like this. Because all he has to do is press W, then use his kits. Like, he's going to be more useful than us unless it's a misplay. But we're playing against Blabber, it's not going to really be misplay. So I'd be very happy with just like taking my Gromp, my blue, then just forcing a bot dive. Like, I'd be very happy, especially when I see Karma topside. I'd be like, okay, just go dive bots. I'd open up chat to see if Senna has sums. If she has no sums, then it's like it's like guaranteed I'd go for that bot play. I would not care about grubs because I would also look at champions, right?
Okay.
We have Silas Pantheon. We have Ari. Like, in my opinion,
Yeah,
Silas is more. He's a lot stronger than Ari, even though like in this game he wasn't. That's kind of how I view it, right? And I'd be very happy with just sacking grubs, and because I already got dragon. If I didn't get dragon and we're already down objectives, you can consider it, but. That's the idea, right? Like, you're happy with trading. You're happy with just giving grubs for your own benefit.
Makes sense.
So you can get into a position like you did this game where you just vacuum the entire jungle. Right? So that's your ultimate goal, just vacuum his jungle. And to get to that, you have to funnel yourself gold sometimes. And I think there's a good example of when you can funnel it. But other than that, though, I think that kind of covers everything. Just remember when you're playing Hecarim, try to be greedy with your ghost if you can. Don't use your E to gap close. Don't really use your use your E to gap close only. Don't use it like for damage or DPS. Use your ghost to gap close as well. Just try to get away with being in the right position with Q stacks rather than ghosting to the right position with Q stacks, right? So if there's ever a play where you can just be there and have Q stacks and be on top of them without ghosting, that's exactly what you want. If you have to ghost there and you have to R to gap close, that's not what you want because for next play you're kind of cooked, right? But other than that, though, I think that was a very good session, honestly.
Yeah.
You have any questions about it? You have any closing thoughts?
Hecarim feels really strong. If you find those small windows, I think the big thing to understand about this champion after really seeing the strength is understanding that you don't need anything massive to turn the game around on Hecarim. The very small windows of one tempo here, one tempo there, very small opportunities, and then you get a big one. Really unlock the game, and you just
exactly
like stomp.
Yeah,
so I'm looking when I play Hecarim, I'm looking for like a big play here, a big play here, a big play here to try and really get that snowball going. But Hecarim is a champion of like just very small wins, incremental wins, and then you get a big one, like even like a mini win, and then you can take over. So I think that's a big thing I understand now in Hecarim. It's like when I do it, I'm like forcing plays, and it's like. Nothing should be unnatural with Hecarim.
Exactly. You want to play on your own timer, right? You just want to kind of play slow, funnel yourself gold, play on your own timer. And I want to like just go back one last thing. It's just this one play. Even
this helped the rest of the game. Yeah.
This is a big advantage. It's not a big advantage, but this is a advantage,
this
right?
Is the small win. The small win here that adds up and adds up and adds up.
Because then Pantheon's down tempo, you can't clear
when I'm on my Gromp, he's on his wolves, and then like I am up one, just camp
and that's how you gain. That's how you gain exactly. Yeah. I just wanted to show that because. A lot of people wouldn't look at this as an advantage. This is an advantage, and it's something you have to consider while you're in game. While you're up tempo, and that allows you to take this dragon so easily, right? Because now we know Pantheon's stuck in his Gromp. Like, look, he can't even like contest this because it's not just because of 10 seconds, also because Pantheon is a champion. But that's the idea, right? Use that to your advantage. So yeah, I really like this game. I think you have some potential on Hecarim, and I think in the right, like if the conditions are right and the comps are good, Hecarim can be a great pick. As far as pro play goes, I don't think he's that good in pro play because you need to play like you're in solo queue.
Yeah, it's like a solo
queue. But overall, though, I think this was very good.
Yeah.
You have any further questions about Hecarim or?
We're good, man. That was great. I learned a lot. Bro. I think a lot of people will learn a lot from this and understand a bit more about Hecarim. Appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, I think this is very good. Thank you for your thank you for queuing on your main. I like that.
Yeah,
I like
it's a good game. It was fun.
I like that.
Yeah. Thanks for having me, bro. I learned
beautiful random. It looks like Huncho just on your account, bro. Look at this. 10-0, 10 CS per minute.
Yo, Huncho's boosting me, guys. Holy. Alright. I'll see you on Huncho. Take care, bro.
Alright, have a good one, man.
Yeah, take care, man.